Hey guys, today I'm going to do an unboxing of the Cosori 6.8 Dual Blaze air fryer. I'm very familiar with the Cosori brand because I have their 5.8 quart one, and I just want to show you exactly what is in this dual one to see if this is something you guys want. Now I scored this one on a Black Friday deal, and it was about $125 or so. So the first thing it comes with is prepare your kitchen and your appetite. It just comes with the manual and a thank you card. Now, one thing I love about Cosori is that they have an amazing customer service, just in general. I had an issue with one of my baskets about 1.5 years into the first one I've had, and I've had it for 3.5 years now. And they sent me a new basket, no questions asked. So, and I've heard the same thing from other people too. So we have a grill grate, so you can see how big compared to my hand. It is about 8.5 by 8.5, I'm gonna say, judging on the other one. Let's get this guy out of here. Things I'm noticing is that there's a vent on the top up here, so you're not gonna, I don't know if you can see it, you're not gonna want to put this right up to a kitchen or a countertop there that has cupboards at the top. That's not something you're gonna wanna do. I grabbed a end table from the kitchen just to make this a little easier. The one thing I'm already noticing about this air fryer is it doesn't come with a recipe book like the 5.8 quart did. So that's something to know. Obviously, my website, everydayfamilycooking.com, has hundreds of air fryer recipes. And I actually like that they didn't add one in here because I found that ones that come with the air fryer, people always complain that they're not cooking right. It's like they hire them out for people to just make them quick, and they're not recipes that you want to make in the air fryer that actually turn out good. So definitely use recipes that you find online, including my website, and that way they can have all tested here. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the basket here. So it does have this little part on the top here. It's telling you it's hot, don't fill it with oil because it's not a deep fryer, and that the crisping plate could tip out. Like if you're using a silicone parchment paper, it's not going to connect in there, so it will fall out if you're tipping things over. So you want to just grab the food out. So let's go ahead and open it. Okay, so here is the basket. I'll grab the other basket so you can see the difference between it. And the crisper plate just kind of sits right in here. You guys, I put it in wrong. Okay, so I think it goes in this way. There's rubber plates on there that cause it to stop from going in. So let's see here. Down and press it in. So it is a little bit sticky to go ahead and press it in. There it is. So you're not going to want to do that when it's already preheated. So there is the basket. It has a different handle because one of the issues that a lot of people are having with the handle is that it would break. So this handle is actually connected to the outside. This basket doesn't come out. It just cleans, you clean this part of it and then you clean the bottom of it. Now, what I want to show you is what's really unique to this air fryer out there that I have not seen any other air fryer have. And I'm going to zoom in on here. This air fryer has a bottom burner and then also a top one heating coil as well. So that means you're not going to have to flip the food. And I'm going to go ahead and test that out in a little bit. I'm just obviously grabbing it out of the box, but it has both. And that's pretty cool. Again, This is basically like your other air fryers that have the heating coil on top. You're gonna wanna make sure that you flip it over and clean it. And then this part the basket sits on, so you shouldn't have too much issue. I'm gonna take you around this air fryer as well. We talked about the part on the top, but it also has a vent on the back, and I believe, that just looks like a little mark there, but a vent on the back. And this says that heat can come out of here. So you wanna make sure that your air fryer is about 5 or 6, I would say 6 to 12 inches away from the counter. So I wanna show you the difference between both of the baskets. This is the old 5.8 quart one. And here is the new one with the 6.8. I will say it is very sturdy to hold. There's no basket that's flopping around with it. To give you an idea, it's slightly bigger. It has the edge on the height though, just slightly. So it is about 1 quart bigger. And I would say you get that quart when the rubber plate is facing down. But if you're cooking something greasy, I'm gonna recommend you flip this rubber plate the other way because it does fit in there both ways, and put some bread underneath, and that will work great. Or you can do it this way too, but I think it would fit nicer the other way. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. You guys, this is a pull. You pull this off. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, there's the top. I started looking for the button and I couldn't find it. So there's the top of it. You can see chicken, steak, seafood, veggies, fries, frozen, air fry, and you can read the rest here. So let's go ahead and use this. So I always use manual, and that's what I'm gonna go ahead and recommend. Also, I'm gonna recommend always to use the crisper plate in there. If it's a last minute thing, you just need to cook something really quickly, that's fine, but always use the crisper plate. So you just push the buttons. It goes up by 5-degree increments, which that's great. And then you hit the buttons here. Buttons seem a little bit quieter than the other one, but if you know that it does get a little bit loud. So there's a reheat option that went to 350 in 5 minutes. Air fry went to 360. There's a keep warm. It gets 175 degrees. That's a great option as well. And then a broil only works the top. I did read that on the manual just now, that it only works the top burner and it puts it on high heat. So that's pretty cool to make sure that something gets a top on there. And this maxes out, you can see at 400 degrees or 200 degrees Celsius. So, but let's go ahead and turn it on and see how loud it is. We're gonna put an air fry because that'll be what you normally use. That is much quieter than the other one. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is so quiet. That's so great. Okay, so I'm gonna test this out in another video for you guys and let you know how it works, but these are the main functions so far. I love it. When you open it, you just kind of pull it out. It's here. And I'm gonna put something underneath the air fryer too, so it doesn't ruin anything. And plug it back in. No plastic smells, no nothing. I think Cosori did another winner. So again, here's the top. You can pause it. You can turn it off. Back on. And if you hold the other one, if you held this, let's see if it does it. So if you hold it, it only beeps once. And the other one did that as well. So that's one way to get away from the beeping, because the beeping is still somewhat loud, but not as loud as the other one. But the air fryer itself is very quiet. That's great. What do you guys think of the dual 6.8 Cosori? Because I'm loving this already before I even have my food in it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it just needed to cook a little bit more. That's good to know. So it is getting a little louder. I would still say it's quieter than the other one in this room though, because this is a small room, no carpeting, and it echoes in my office. But this is great.